right?
Frogs, niggas.
All my wrists is frogs. All my Let me tell you about the birds and the bees. Hoes flap when you whipping up a key. Don't stop till you froze up your sleeve.
So Norbes, right now, I seen little remnants of people saying, you guys might have little competition like UFF again. Is there like something like that in the works?
We always think of different ideas and different ways to make shit exciting. So I wouldn't say it's far-fetched, and I would definitely think it's a possibility. It may not be a UFF style, it might be something else. So
okay,
we always try to come up with fresh ideas.
Is that something you guys are gonna implement with the brand new talent, or
we don't know?
Okay.
It could be brand new. It could be vets. It could be whatever.
And when you look at the game right now, battle rap, man, it's a lot of competition between battlers, media, leagues, and everything like that.
I don't have no competition with league. I'm the NBA. Everybody else is in competition.
Well, all people's always competing, or always
everybody's gonna compare to the
trying
NBA.
to compete and things like that. Do you pay attention?
Nope.
At all?
I try to go to the events. I don't care.
Oh, okay.
Unless you got a check for me, I ain't coming.
So you don't support no other battle rap events?
No.
Do you think that kind of hinders the culture? Because people be like, yo, we gotta stick together.
URL's the culture. I'm not worried about nobody else. NBA coach is the NBA. You know what I'm saying? The NBA's not worried about European basketball. They're not worried about, they own the D-League, so obviously, but they're not worried about what's happening in China.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about none of that. I'm worried about what's happening in the culture, which is the URL. That we are the culture, man. Every main event based upon us.
That's real.
So to be honest with you, I'm not worried about nobody else. Until something switches where everybody else is top guys at the main events, then we can talk. But I'm not worried.
We'll switch subject a little bit. Daylyt came to URL this year, man. He came through. He battled Mike P on that Born Legacy. Had a dope event. I'm sure he had more things to do, but he been backing out of a few battles and everything like that. He's, I guess, focused on other things, performing and being an artist and things like that. Is that something like? Because I remember you kind of didn't want to fuck with Daylyt in the beginning. You know what I'm saying?
I don't really got much to say about him. To be honest with you, we had an agreement. The agreement's no longer there, and he's on tour with Hanson, and that's all I gotta say. I think Hanson.
No, Hobson.
Whatever.
Hobson. He said Hanson.
Hobson. I'm sorry. So that's it. That's all I gotta say about him.
So you no longer do you no longer want to do any work with Daylyt anymore? Because he definitely came through, and people enjoyed him on URL.
That's cool.
You know what I'm saying?
God bless that brother.
So y'all can do without Daylyt. Y'all good?
I'm doing without him. I've been without him for a long time.
Yeah, damn. So, did it bother you when he didn't show up, or did you kind of assume or kind of think that's what he was gonna do?
No. It didn't bother me. We were prepared.
Okay, yeah, because y'all came through and gave a surprise. So y'all kind of knew that Daylyt was gonna do some funny shit.
Well, when somebody does funny shit, you gotta prepare yourself.
So if,
not like we knew we didn't.
Okay, so if he would have came, y'all would have held on to Chester Ave, or we would have got that too. That would have been crazy.
What?
That was crazy, yo. Yo, man. I talk to a lot of people, you know what I mean? And, they'll say, yo, of course, if it ain't on URL, it don't count. A lot of people who's not on URL don't like that phrase because, it kind of takes away what they do outside.
When Kevin Durant played at the Rockets, did it matter?
I mean, we enjoyed it in the hood.
Did it count?
We was like, yeah.
Did it count in the standings in the NBA?
Nah, but it counted in the streets, though.
We don't care.
The streets fucked with it. We was like, yeah, Durant's a beast out here in the streets.
You also fucked with Hot Sauce and all those guys.
Yeah, that was the shit.
I don't care.
I mean, I ain't gonna say they Kobe and AI and shit, but
exactly.
They still was legends. The street legend. Hot Sauce is a street legend.
Yeah, he wasn't an NBA legend. You ain't gonna see that nigga in the NBA Hall of Fame.
Nah.
That's my point.
So is that like an issue or a challenge to everybody that's not on URL? If they want to get their shit?
No, if they want to be legends, you gotta bet on URL. That's it. Simple as that. They know that.
Tell the people that, Norbes.
If it ain't on the URL, it don't matter.
If y'all want to be legends, y'all gotta battle on URL.
Absolutely.
They're gonna be mad at that, Norbes.
They're mad at me anyway. Why not add more fuel to the fire?
Yeah, why not add more fuel? Oh man.
You can't copy respect. If it ain't here, it don't matter. I don't care. You heard it from me. Beasley's gonna get mad. I don't care.
Nah, that's a fact, man. I mean, you guys definitely had raised a lot of people in the culture and everything like that. When you hear the comparison or people say who's better, or they compare you guys and KOTD,
I don't know why.
Yeah, because you guys are definitely two different types of
the NBA, they do what they do.
Okay. Do you think KOTD is necessary though?
I don't think anybody's necessary.
Oh, you think URL? That's it. Everybody should just.
I mean, why would they be necessary to me? Whether they were here or they weren't wouldn't affect me either way. You know what I'm saying? No shade toward organic in them, but it's the facts. We would exist if they weren't around.
I feel you.
So it's not. I'm not saying like, oh, get them the fuck out of here. I fuck with organic. I just spoke to organic, but them being around doesn't affect what we do.
Do you think if URL wasn't around, the battle culture would die?
Absolutely, it would have been dead.
I feel you.
Yeah, I mean, we're the longest sustaining movement. We've created the most stars. Like we've helped so many people. So every time battle rap came, it was a quick flash in the pan. We've sustained it for however long we have. We took it to new heights and new levels, and then we continue to take it to new levels.
Change people's lives.
Yeah. So to me, like I said, like if it ain't the URL, it don't matter. I don't care what nobody thinks.
Yo, y'all heard it here, man. Norbes doesn't care. If it ain't URL, it don't count. You know what I'm saying?
Don't matter.
So, but everybody else can go get their practice everywhere else and then come.
They can do whatever they want. I don't care.
And come to URL and blow up.
No, you got to be great to be over here.
Oh, okay.
We're not just gonna put you out there.
Let's talk about somebody real quick who I think really kind of like amplified or showed that right there. Rum Nitty. I feel like Rum Nitty was always dope, but he came here this year
and became great.
And people are saying he's the best battler of the year.
That's dope. That speaks volumes. I don't have to say much about that. It speaks volumes. But, shout out to Rum Nitty. I fuck with Rum. He's a good dude. And I told him when I bring him over what the game plan was, and whether he believed it or not. I know he believes it now.
And I'm gonna leave off on this. Norbes, one last thing I ask you about. You've seen this battler's career since the beginning. I just want to know your opinion on how you see how he's moving now in the game. Surf, had this was one of his most turmoilous years where he had the most problems and things like that. He battled the most he ever battled in a short period of time. You know what I'm saying? You knowing Surf since he came in the game. You being one of the dudes that helped. You know what I mean? I had the conversation with him and he said, yo, not Norbes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I bring him in.
So, what is it you see now? Do you think it was a bad choice him taking too many battles this year? With all the flack he's taking, the battle with him and T-Top, everything all together.
Surf knows when it's time to perform where you got to perform at.
Okay.
Whether he was taking all money over there, people were going to hate regardless if he did one or not because people hate on greatness. And Surf is one of the greatest to ever do it. But when it comes to the URL, he performs. He understands where it matters, where it counts, and that's what he does. And he'll tell you himself. If it ain't here, he don't care. But he will take your money.
Do you think it kind of like his bad performances kind of hindered his status?
Did you notice that his battle is at 400,000 in one day?
Yeah, that was kind of him and.
I think that answers the question.
Him and T-Top. Norbes, you got it, man. I can't even argue with Norbes, man. I can't even make my point, man.
It don't hurt him because he performs in the NBA when it counts. Preseason games, he takes off. LeBron didn't want to play against whoever the fuck the other day. He was like, whatever. But when it counts, it counts.
Did you think he did good against T-Top?
I actually gave him the battle, 2-1.
Okay, a lot of people I see are giving him the battle. Even with his choke on the third and everything. So
that's first two were crazy.
Yeah, he came out looking like Surf. So Norbes, man, I appreciate your time as always. You already know. King of Media, Norbes is in the building. You know, Norbes the King of Media. What can we say?
It's nobody else. I make all the rules.
Talk that shit, Norbes.
Man, you ain't fucking with hiphopisreal. You're a lame. These are my dudes. The War Report, URLTV.tv. Smack, I love you. We out of here.
I need a dark piece of photo. Had the blinds going blind, looking for narcos. Whipping the tar slow, scale it out, zipping and imprinted with barcodes. Fuck a runner back in the Civic, whipping the car slow. Can't go outside for a broad though. He might come outside if he want for my uncle. He testing me already, know he gon' want more. Cause my dope it Vietnam. Watch the big fish on the hook, it might be a line. He was on the wrong corner, he smoked, homie a dime. We all for the quad 9. Acetone it down, we rock it and let it dry. When it hit the block, it's all gon' fly. Never ask questions and we never ask why. I said it's all gon' fly, but we never ask questions and we never ask why.
Let me tell you about the birds and the bees. Hoes flat when you whipping up a key. Don't stop till you froze up your sleeve. Young nigga just chase cheese. Whoa, young nigga just chase cheese.
All my wrists is frogs. All my